Hey guys, this is Sage Wisdom, and I'm here to do Capricorn's reading for January 2021. So happy New Year. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with my prayer. I'm gonna go into the overall energy, then the situation, the energy that's around you right now, Capricorn. Next of that energy was testing it. What can happen if you quote unquote pass the test, and a possible outcome based on the current situation or current energies. Okay, thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Capricorn. In terms of whatever it is that they need to know at this time, I'm inviting in the energy of white light and love, only energies of the highest good at this time. Dismiss anything that's not in the highest good of the collective's message. Please help me clearly see, know, understand, and articulate the message. Calling in my spirit team, my ancestors, spirit guides, the elementals, the high council. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, Capricorn. The overall energy, the first card that you have is Jump In. And it's talking about saying yes to the change that's coming about right now. Okay. They're talking about embracing this new phase in your life. They want you to feel free as you dive into this new aspect of you. They want you to be able to adapt to this change and go with the flow and be courageous about this newness that's coming about. Okay. So be willing to take that leap. Look, I know you probably can't see it, but these are, to me, I think these are feet. Like they're diving in. This is like water, but it's like diving into the energies that the universe is providing for you right now, and just take that leap of faith and dive in, jump in right now. Okay. All right. So then I don't know why, I swear every time I do my reading all day when I'm doing nothing, nobody calls me. As soon as I start doing something productive, everybody calls me. It's real weird. Anyway, the next card that you have to support that jump in or dive in, like saying yes to this new change, saying yes to this adventure, is the change card. Okay. So it's just a confirmation. Accept this newness is coming towards you. Stop resisting it. Just push forward to go towards it. Okay. Yes. Yeah. They want you to start planning ahead, looking at what's ahead of you, and stop looking at what you left behind. That's the energy. So just being able to push forward, pushing out of one energy to dive into a new energy that's coming. That's not coming. It's actually here right now. Okay. Capricorn. All right. So then you have right next to that one is acceptance. So they're wanting you to accept the current situation. Okay. Because some of you are still resisting it or are still in denial about it or not want to move past something. But Spirit is saying the past doesn't exist and the future hasn't happened yet. So it's only right now. So accepting what this is right now so that you can move forward into this new energy in your life. Okay. So acceptance is part of change, accepting what didn't work, accepting what you move past, accepting, what didn't work out so you can move forward. It didn't work out for a reason. It's something better in store for you is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so the last card in your overall energy, Capricorn, is purity. Okay, so they're saying look for the simplest and the cleanest solution to the quote unquote problem or situation that you have. Okay, understand what your motives are right now. Make sure it's not ego based and it's like you're trying to win a situation or you're trying to push for something that's not meant for you. Okay. Just be clear as possible first to yourself about what it is that you want. And if you keep looking back at this past situation, ask yourself, was that what I wanted? Not what you hoped it would be, but is it what I wanted? And if it's not, that's just confirmation that it's time to move on. Okay. So be clear as possible to yourself first about what you want and then to others. Okay. All right. Now let's go into the situation, Capricorn. All right. First off, what Spirit is telling me to tell you is to don't lose sight of what's most important to you. Okay. Don't let other people push their wishes and goals on you. They have their own mission, their own life journey, but be really tapped in and tuned in to what it is that you want and then clearly communicate that to yourself. And then that's going to help you focus your energies to know the direction that you're supposed to go in, which is really forward. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking back because this past situation didn't offer you what it is that you wanted. If it did, you would still be in it. Okay? Is what they're saying. All right. So the best way to work through this current situation, okay, is to speak your truth. Don't worry about what other people think and to just express exactly how you feel. It's truly about communication. That might be in your title, something with communicating, communicating your truth. Okay. Because it is not just to other people, but to yourself, getting clear on what it is you truly want so you can achieve that. So it's like you're masking parts of yourself, or you're just not embracing the opportunity for this change that's coming about. Okay. So just, and if you're confused on what you want, like you don't have clarity, is what they're saying, reflect on it at this time so you can gain the clarity and move towards what it is you want. Okay. Because sometimes we forget what our original goal was because we get lost in the sauce. We got lost in the situation that happened, that, you know, somebody else was trying to push their energies and efforts and their energies and their ideas of what they wanted onto you, and you got lost in that. But they want you to know that you're finding your way back to what you originally said you wanted, and they want you to appreciate how far you come up to this point. Hold on, I gotta drink some water because my voice is weird. So honor and be grateful for this journey that you're on. This is an extraordinary journey back to yourself, understanding what you want truly, looking at the contrast of what you didn't have so you can get back in alignment with what it is that you were originally going after. That's what they're saying, okay? I'm sorry. So what's happening now is that you're going through a transformation. So transformation, change. Remember, you got the change card. You need to accept this transformation and get clear again on what it is that you want, so you can align back with your truth and then be able to communicate that to yourself and to those around you. So you were in a relationship that kind of took you off course, but it didn't really take you off course. It made you see the contrast of what you don't want in order for you to build towards what it is that you want at this time. So ending has occurred, but it's like you guys are having a hard time accepting this ending. This is a Ten of Swords reverse. It's like a cycle has closed out, but you guys are, hesitant about it closing out. Not sure if you want to really move past it. Spirit is saying, get clear on what you want. And then when you look at the past situations you keep looking back on, identify with yourself. Is that what I wanted? You know what I'm saying? Get clear on that. And that's going to make you have more clarity. You're going to be more honest with yourself, and then you'll be able to embrace the change that's coming about. So you do the reflection to see if what this past thing was, is it something that you wanted? I feel like a lot of you are going to say, no, it's not what I wanted. Okay. That's what's going to help you move forward. But it's like having a strength to get clarity and be honest with yourself, to be truthful about what the situation was. Okay. It was a lesson. It was to show the contrast of what you didn't want, so that you can get back on the path of what it is that you truly want. Okay. So be clear with yourself, be honest with yourself, so you can move towards this new direction. There's a new direction coming in really, really strong, and they want you to be positive about it because it's a positive thing. It's a good thing. It's getting you back in line with who you are and what it is that you want. Okay. So it's a positive thing. The situation that you're in has helped you to mature. Yes, it was very laborious. It's very painful. It's very tidy, like tedious. Tedious is the word. And what happened is it made you feel like, oh, I put all this energy and effort into it and it didn't work out. No, you know what I'm saying? You worked through some karma, and you worked off that negative energy. And now it's time to move forward so you can achieve what it is that you truly want. So the situation has taught you to mature. Your level of maturity has heightened. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is a very difficult situation. You put a lot of energy and effort into it, but that was just to help with the lesson and to help you understand something about yourself. Now, what you're moving towards is going to be very, very rewarding. You're going to be rewarded for your efforts. Okay. That's what Spirit is saying. All right. So let's move on to the energies that's around you, Capricorn. Okay. So what they're saying, the main thing they want you to do is forgive yourself, or possibly forgive the other person for the misdeeds that you feel that they did to you, or forgive yourself for feeling like you wasted time, because you didn't. It was a lesson, but you have to offer that forgiveness in your heart so that you can move forward. So people think forgiving is a weakness, like, oh, I'm weak if I forgive that person. No, you're forgiving a person so you can release them from your energy field and you can move on to something different. Okay. And how you forgive a person, you can simply say a prayer. God, help me to release this person. Help me to forgive and let go. You know what I'm saying? Or thank you for the lesson. Thank you for helping me see this is not what I wanted, so I can move towards something better. You know what I'm saying? So that person served a purpose in your life. Recognizing what that purpose is, thanking God for it, releasing it. Okay? Like forgiving yourself for thinking you invested too much energy. No, you invested as much energy as you needed in order to gain clarity on what it is that you truly want. So what you're doing now, sorry, is very, very courageous. They want you to be courageous and step into this new cycle, which means doing the spiritual work to release this person so you can embrace the change. Okay, because what they're saying to me, to you, is that this relationship was very, very frustrating for you, and it made your confidence go down. That's what it did. This is the courage card, the confidence card. You know, Leo, lion. You know what I'm saying? Being real confident who you are. It made your confidence go down. Okay, is what they're saying. Yeah, but yeah, that's what they're saying. I'm sorry. So what spirit is urging you to do now, the energies around your spirit is talking to you. They're saying to trust this process and to know that there is a peaceful resolution, but get centered within yourself. Do the work, do the forgiveness work that you need to do. Focusing in on what it is that you truly want at this time. Trust this process. When you start to trust the process instead of like question everything that went wrong or didn't go or work out the way you wanted, you're gonna feel more peaceful about what this is. Okay, so focus on you, focus on what it is you want, gaining clarity, focus on forgiving and releasing. Okay, and it's gonna open up a whole new space in your life. Okay, once the forgiveness work is done, like you truly forgave the person, truly, you're going to understand what this was, and you're going to know the direction that you need to move in. Okay, that's what they're saying. Yeah, what you learned here was about setting boundaries. I feel like a lot of you were enabling a person because I don't know, whatever you allow a person to push what they wanted onto you and to make you be a part of their system of getting what they wanted. Okay, and that was very frustrating to you. That was very frustrating, but you see what it is now. So once you can see it, identify it, release, forgive the person, you would move on to better times ahead. Something is, more in line with what it is that you want, Capricorn. So trust this process. Approach the situation more peacefully, which means identifying what it is, and then forgive the person, forgive yourself, let go. All right. Now, this process, I said that, but that's not an easy process. When you're in a relationship, it can be just as hard as grieving a loved one, someone that passed away. So it's like you guys are grieving. You're sad about it. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at yourself. You're saying, I'm getting older. Now I have to start over. And, that's just where you at. And spirit recognize it. I recognize it. But you can age gracefully. You can, when I'm saying age, you're basically maturing. You're looking at what it is. As we get older, we mature. We get more centered into who we are as people. We get clearer on what we want. Not everyone, but the enlightened ones, which Capricorn, I feel like you are enlightened. And you can move towards what you want. So it's like they want you to think about the time that's gone by as you're maturing and you're maturing gracefully. You're understanding the lesson because you don't want to be no old fool, right? So now, because you've done that, you're going to go through a process of recovery. That's what they're saying. Things are going to start to improve for you within the next few months. So by March, you're going to start to feel better. I mean, every day you're going to start to feel a little better, but you're going to start to build a more solid foundation towards what it is that you want, what's going to be successful in your life. You're going to start to rebuild, but more based on what you want and what you consider victory. Okay. All right. And you will have different partnerships and different alliances that come in that's more suited for you. So it could be in terms of relationship, it could be business partnership, it could be friendships. Okay. But it's like you're still going through the process of the grief work and you're starting to recover. That's going to take a few months is what they're saying, but things are slowly improving. You're going to see every day, you're going to feel a little better. Things are going to start to balance out for you more is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yes. It's also somebody here that's wanting to reach out to communicate to you. So for another group of you, I feel like a person like left you in a situation, and then you've been wondering about what's going on, that person is wanting to reach out to you energetically. I mean, they are reaching out to you energetically, but they actually want to physically call you. They want to tell you how they feel, and maybe even some offer an apology. Okay, is what Spirit is saying. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go, but apology is also is good because it's part of that forgiveness process that Spirit is wanting you to go through. Okay, yeah. The person, okay, so this is the energy of the person I'm picking up on now. The person who you released, or the person that released you, they're acknowledging that they didn't put the energy and effort into the relationship the way they should have. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't doing the work, because we got the Eight of Pentacles reversed and Three of Pentacles here. So they didn't put the energy and effort into the situation. They know that, and this when they call, this is what they want to talk about. Okay, they understand why you were blocked and why you had to release the situation and let them go, because they know that they were blocked in some ways. Yep. They're understanding things differently now. Some of you, this could have been like an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini right here. Yeah. They're saying that they want to reach out to you. They want to tell you how they feel. And I'm saying allow it, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, get clear on what you want so that you can know the direction you want to take with this person. But whatever comes from this, it has to be a compromise where you're getting what you want too. It's not just, them getting their way. So this person is thinking about reaching out. And I kind of see that they will within the next few months kind of reach out to you and talk about what was going on with them. Okay. Yep. That's what I see. But as you work through your grief work and you mature, you'll know what to say to them. You'll know how to approach a situation. But just make sure you handle it maturely. You're not like lashing out. You're not being cocky. Listen to them. Be open to hear what they have to say, and then truly respond from your heart space. Is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Was testing a situation. Okay. Wow. Look, was testing it. You guys will have a decision to make once this person reach out to you. Okay. You're gonna have a decision to make. All right. So what they're saying is they know that you guys made a lot of sacrifices in love, and you were suffering as a result of all the sacrifices you made with this person. This person is very deceptive and envious of you in some ways when you look back on the situation with them. Okay. So Spirit is saying, when you make this decision, make sure it's what you want. Be assertive. Assert your needs. Put your needs on the forefront when you talk to this person. Okay. Is what Spirit is saying. When you do that, that's when the situation will improve or move in a direction in which you're wanting it to go in. That's when you're going to achieve victory. Okay. 6 of Wands. So the person is coming back in to communicate with you and talk to you, and it most likely going to ask you to consider, what they're saying and maybe possibly take them back. Spirit is saying, is your decision as far as what you want to do. But the way to make this decision a victorious one is to assert your needs. Put your needs on the forefront. Don't let this person put all their stuff there and you go back in that same pattern with them. If you're going to restart this, because a cycle is in it, so that it could be the bad energies from the cycle with this person that has ended, but they want you to approach the situation differently going forward, because initially it was a shaky foundation. It wasn't stable because this person was taking a lead and they just wasn't right in how they were doing this. Okay. This person is a soulmate, or you have a soul connection with this person, but you have to do your part in asserting yourself and being honest about what you want, and make sure it's a compromise if you are to re-enter into this union. They're saying, for real, balance what you want. It can't be everything that they want. Okay. They can't dominate the scene. They can't put all what they want there and then be trying to sneaky and deceptive to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? If they come back in like this, if they come back in trying to dominate the situation and try to be sneaky and deceptive and get what they want, if that same energy that you left them because of is back when they're communicating with you, block them again. You know what I'm saying? Because that basically means that they have more of their shadow work to do, or you do, because you're not strong enough in yourself as far as asserting yourself and being clear about what you want, because they're wanting you to stand in this energy, the Emperor, being clear on what you want. So if the person come back in being all wishy-washy again and deceptive and trying to dominate the situation, block them. You know what I'm saying? And let them do the work on themselves, and you have to move on to the next phase, is what Spirit is saying. So you have a decision to make, and everything depends on you and them. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. Relationship it's two people interacting. Okay. So that's what Spirit is saying. So That's what the test is. The person's going to come back in, but it's how you approach the situation, the decision you make based on where that person is emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You don't want them to be in that same place they were in when you left them. Okay, Capricorn. All right. So the key is self-care, taking care of you and putting your needs first. Okay, that's how you're going to work through the sticky situation. Okay, so in focusing in through the spiritual work that you're needed to engage in right now. Okay, communicating your truth. And the throat chakra card is reversed because they're saying in the past you guys did not communicate your truth. You kind of let this person, push their agenda forward, and this is where it left you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be clear on what you want and communicate your truth. It's all about communication. Clear communication. Be honest and true to yourself about what you want and communicating that to them. Okay, that's what's going to bring you happiness. That's what's going to bring. This is the sacral chakra, which represents the sun to me. You know what I'm saying? Happiness. That's what's going to bring happiness in your life. That's what's going to bring harmony in your life. Being truthful to yourself about what you wanting, communicating that truth, getting in line with your truth at this time. Okay, so believe in yourself is what they're saying. Don't worry about things not working out. Don't worry about the conflict that could possibly happen. Okay, if you want 10 of cups, you want your happily ever after, that's the energy you manifest in, whether it's going to be with this person or someone new, whether it's going to be with this old situation or the new situation is coming in towards you. Okay, if conflict arise, if you do feel like there's conflict within this situation, you're gonna be faced with a decision to make. Okay, well, am I gonna go back to this conflict? And I'm gonna go back to this conflict right here, or I'm gonna move forward to my 10 of cups, my happily ever after. Okay, a lot of you is what they're saying. You're gonna move forward to your happily ever after because I feel like this person's gonna bring that same energy back in. So I feel like you're gonna be releasing this person, but with forgiveness and more peacefully. Okay, so they may be coming back in for you to clear the air, offer forgiveness, you know what I'm saying? And you can truly release them, is what Spirit is saying. Okay? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You focus on what you want, you communicate your truth. That's how you're going to achieve happiness. It's about self-care at this time. Now, when I look at the possible outcome based on these energies, of course, things can change because you guys have free will. So you can choose whatever it is you want to choose. Okay? So they're saying that. Let me get these cards over here because I don't like to keep moving from the mic so I can tell y'all what they're saying. Okay. They're saying you guys have more work to do. You have to seek more information, higher level information from God. So they want you to start tapping into your intuition to gain more insight into this person or the situation in the direction that you should go in. They want you to communicate with your angels and spirit guides about how can I get success and victory in my life? How can I move towards what it is that I want? Okay, this is the triumph card. Communicate with God as source about this. Get information, but from source, from your higher self, from God energies, from your angels, your spirit guides. Okay, because they want you guys to have a more stable situation in terms of your emotional experience with someone, in terms of a love relationship. They want you guys to have happiness in a union. Okay. And you didn't have that in the past, is what they're saying. All right. So focusing on what it is that you want so you can gain the stability within yourself. Stop so much looking outside of yourself for stability. When you come into something else, they want you to be whole within as far as who you are, so you can track somebody that's just as complete and whole as you are, where you're not pouring so much into someone else that it takes away from you. Okay. So they want you to have some more stability in love. They want you to feel safe about the romantic partnership that you want to engage in. Okay. And again, a lover's card here. So it could be a Gemini, it could be a Leo, or just saying the choice that you make in terms of love should bring you happiness. That's what this energy is saying. So remember that, meditate on that. Okay. The choice that you're making in love should bring you happiness. Write that down. Choice in love, happiness. Okay. Now, the universe is saying it's never too late to get what you want. All your karma is stored up, but it's like doing a spiritual work on yourself, which means you have to let go of a past situation. Okay. You can only fly as high as you allow yourself to fly. So some changes are coming about. They want you to seek support from your spirit, from God, from source, from your higher self. Allow these changes to come through. Allow spirit to deliver the message. Be receptive to what's coming through to you so you can fully understand the message on a deeper level is what they're saying. All right. All right, that is what I have for you, Capricorn. I'm sending you guys tons of light and love. If it resonated, hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a message to let me know. If this wasn't your story, maybe I'll get you next time. Share if you feel like it could benefit someone else. And reach out to me if you feel like you want a personal reading. It's a general reading. Sometimes it applies, sometimes it won't. It's the energies that I'm currently picking up on. So my email address will be in the description box along with my website if you want to reach out for a personal reading. Light and love. I'll see you guys soon.